Lucas Kennedy with Dustin Phillips. Did I get it right this time?
You did get it right.
And obviously, you're watching the Next Up show.
Real quick, I'm completely curious. Did you just say, I'm just not going to try this episode. I'm just going to have my notes sitting right here.
You know, I haven't been working out. I've been crying about my loss in my fight, so just wasn't ready today. I wasn't feeling life today, so
not a so fresh feeling today.
Decided not to give too much of an effort today.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't show at all.
Hey man, there's a lot to talk about. It's sports day.
Although I'm having a bad hair day, so I mean, I get it. I didn't really put a lot of effort. I'm right at that point where I'm a few days past getting a haircut, and I don't quite want to go get one, but it's getting that little.
You wear a hat.
Yeah, I normally do, but I'm getting older, so I feel like I've noticed my hairline's kind of going up a little bit more.
That's not good. Hey, let's talk some sports, man.
Oh, yeah, it is Tuesday.
Let's not talk about
I'm not normally on this episode.
Yeah, unfortunately, you are today.
I know. I'm not a sports guy.
We're short cast members today.
We are.
Everybody's got busy lives.
We do. Some of our cast members have kids. Everybody gave us a heads up, so we were prepared for today.
Yeah. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about on sports was since last week was the Super Bowl. All the football fans are crying because they have nothing to do now. But guess what? There's another football league in America.
Another one?
Pro. Yeah.
So more guys getting concussions and having CTE issues, and then, being depressed, suicidal, abusive, anger. No, that's cool. That's all we need is another
They probably don't get paid enough, so they're probably doing it for almost free. Like me as a fighter, fight for free.
I actually, on that subject, I went to high school with a guy, his younger brother, and I was friends with in Las Vegas. His younger brother moved out to Las Vegas when the the XFL was going on, in the Arena Football League.
Now that is a concussion waiting to happen with that league.
For sure. But no, I just really felt bad because this friend of mine played for the league, got a terrible injury, and then dealt with the league, and they went bankrupt. So he had lingering health issues that didn't ever get paid for because in that time period, just crappy things happen.
And Vince ain't taking money out of his pocket.
No, God, no. He needs all that money for steroids.
So we'll talk a little bit about the American Football Alliance, which is pretty cool. 8 teams. So they started off this weekend on Saturday. They play two teams Saturday, or 2 games Saturday, 2 games Sunday. So
it's kind of like roller derby then.
Full weekend of football. And everybody thought football was over. And then people don't have to cry about Tom Brady either because he's not in the league, obviously.
Yeah, I mean.
Let's take him into our first music video before we talk about that.
Can I?
By all means.
I didn't know if you had more sports.
Well, yeah, but we'll talk about it after this video.
We got to hear more about sports?
Dude, you're on sports day.
I just want to talk about music. Music. Now, let's get into this next musician. This is Stoney Laurie, man. He's been around for a while now.
Out of Oklahoma?
Buffalo Valley, Oklahoma, man. He's, country and a little rock. So let's cut out to him.
It's pretty good. Let's listen.
I remember when I met you. It's a big city boy, small town blues. This place seemed so small to me, but I was used to the boulevard. Yeah, when I saw you, it felt so hard. Now I never wanna leave. I'm here forever. We got moonlight all night. Go to pray on the next star. See tonight, we never lose this thing we found. With you by my side, I can do without the city lights. I fly so high when you're around, if my feet don't touch the ground. places I've been, they don't compare to the love I'm in. It beats all I've ever seen. You'd have told me a few years back I'd be still living here, this place I'm at.
We're back, man. That was a good song from Stoney Laurie.
Oh, that was an awesome song. That was a nice little simple music video. Once again, but the words and the music's all what matters.
Yeah, no, and be sure you go check out all these videos that we show are from artists. They have their own YouTube channels that have all their other music videos on. So be sure you go check out some of these artists' YouTube channels, as well as some of them have Facebook pages, some of them have their own websites. You know, get information, man, because some of these.
Make sure you're sending us your videos also.
Make sure to videos at thenextupshow.com.
Because we need those videos.
We do.
So we got to get the subscribers up somehow.
We do. So hey, please help us out. Keep liking, keep subscribing, give more people to subscribe. As more people subscribe, we promise the show will get cooler. It will get better.
Well, with you, of course it's going to be cool, you know.
Well, I mean, okay, so
with me.
Yeah, well, here's a bonus. The more subscribers we get, the less of us you'll see, and the more of better looking cast members you will see.
Speak for yourself. Let's get into sports, because this is sports.
Yes, this is sports talk.
This isn't Dustin Phillips talking music.
Sports.
As much as we love talking music, but today's sports day.
It is sports.
It's sports day.
Hey, bro. You've got all of your notes here.
But anyways, so yeah, pretty cool. A new football league. So for everybody that still wants to watch football, and this is supposed to be a high-scoring league, even though the first two games there was less than 100 points scored. One team had 40, and the other three teams only scored like 15 points.
So it's basically like most of the Chiefs games, they score 40 or 50 and the other team scores like 30. So what you're saying is the NFL still is...
Well, yeah, of course, you're never going to top that.
Well, but they're still scoring more points than this league that's supposed to score high points.
It gives all the football fans something to watch.
It does. I mean, if you're just all about football.
I go to rugby. I like rugby.
Rugby's pretty cool. Hey, you know, one of our music artists we have played on here, David Luther, he played rugby.
Yeah, and we all know David Luther.
Yeah, very good musician.
Played the Downtown Fight Festival.
Woo-hoo.
Very good artist. So
Yeah.
definitely go check him out.
There's
too.
sports, the Fight Festival. We had sports, we had fighting.
Yeah, and there was a UFC card this weekend.
Oh, snap, there was. We watched it.
The Style Bender versus Anderson Silva.
The Spider and the Style Bender.
And it was a great fight. Unfortunately, Silva did not get the win, but we all probably knew that. He probably knew that.
Like we've gone back and forth and we've discussed this, my brother and I had this conversation this morning too. I love Anderson Silva. I remember when he came into and fought Rich Franklin. I remember when he fought Lee Murray in England. In Cage Warriors. Like, dude, Anderson Silva was dope.
Right.
When he burst onto the scene in America, the average fan got to see Anderson Silva, and then everything he's done, and he did help his stand-up. He evolved the game.
Yeah.
And at the same time, high-level athletes, champions, like John Jones and Anderson Silva, who has a legacy. It's hard for them to walk away from something that's been their identity. It's who they are.
Yeah.
They're a fighter at heart. It's not something you become. No matter what anybody says, to become a fighter, now it's a little bit more mainstream, but people from my generation, the generation before, that's who we are.
Yeah. And everybody wants to leave on top, too. They don't want to leave in a downward angle of losing fights. They want to... So they keep trying to reach that win or a couple wins and then retire.
Well, and if you're a champion, man, to get there mentally, you have to have this no-quit attitude. And so it's hard to accept that it might be. And when I retired, I had difficulties. Had I not get hit by the truck, I probably would have contemplated a lot longer. But,
Yeah. Well, he's they're saying he's not done yet, so he's called out somebody.
Yeah, he did.
Nick Diaz. I think that'd be a great fight.
Dude, that
I
would be
love to
super
see
dope,
that.
man. I would have fun watching that fight.
Yeah, the first fight was great. So this one, Diaz is kind of he likes to clown around, even though he's in there taking damage and giving damage.
Well, and speaking of Diaz, Gilbert Melendez had actually mentioned, I can't remember the platform, whether it was UFC or MMA Junkie. He was talking in an interview about Diaz. Like the Diaz brothers, regardless of how far away they are from the sport, these dudes are active guys. They stay active. They run triathlons.
Yeah, insane athletes.
Yeah, they eat super healthy. I drink Zevia. Like, I know the Diaz brothers drink Zevia. Like, they're into super organic, healthy lifestyle. Zevia's, man, I love this stuff. I don't know how we got on this subject, but it's delicious. It's delicious. It's all natural. It's made with stevia. It's like soda. Like, I can't drink pop.
I wasn't a fan of it, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, but anyways, it was all sports related, so you can't be too mad.
Yeah, and they're also talking about Nate Diaz fighting on the same card.
Yeah,
against the Cowboy.
Ooh, I would have. They've already fought once.
Well, so isn't Silva and Nick.
I know, but man, yeah, I get
That'd be
it.
cool to see them both fight on the same card, though.
Yeah, no, it really would be. There's a lot of fighters that I enjoy watching.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get bummed watching them fight each other because it's like
Well, yeah, fighting on the same card too. That's if the first brother loses. That might be difficult for most people, but I think they would still be able to pull it out.
Yeah, and I don't know if necessarily if we get into speculation on wins or losses on that. I mean, the Miller brothers did it. Dan and Jim fought on the same card. I think actually Dan lost and Jim won on one of the cards they fought on.
Yeah, it'd be hard. I mean, it's hard to see your teammate lose and then go out there and fight, but it's got to click on and you got to.
Yeah, I've been in that situation enough times. Like, I've fought on cards with my teammates. You're in your own camp. You're in your own zone.
A music web series also soon.
We are. Well, you keep talking about sports. You're getting mad at me about sports, and I'm trying to help you talk about sports.
I'm just kidding.
And now you're getting mad. Man, I'm gonna take my ball and go home if you're gonna be like this.
Man.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna show the next music video if you're gonna be like this.
Let's play a music video.
All right. Can we?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure she's super excited. This is Haley Reinhart with...
Very, very good artist.
Very well. I was gonna have you lead the song in, and then you definitely dropped the ball on that.
Let's just play the video and let them figure it out for themselves.
We can get into it. Check it out.
Now years have gone by, I'm still by your side, but there's something on my mind. Oh, seems like it don't matter if I'm speaking my truth or hiding some to protect the light. And at the end of the day, you still have something to say. Can't get the blues off your mind. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how to love you. No, I don't know, baby. I don't know how. Said I don't know how to love you. Oh, in the morning, I reach for your embrace, 'cause I know that you need mine. And I want you to know we can stay this way till the end of our lives. Oh, there've been many, many times when my words get all tangled up.
Back, man. That was a great music video. This has been a great segment, man.
Yeah, lots of good music.
Lots of good music.
We even talked about sports on Sports Net.
We did. We even had sports people talk about sports. So, that's cool.
Yeah.
And I feel like I did an okay job filling in for Troy.
I'm
not as knowledgeable in sports.
See, we could have done nothing but talk UFC, There was a lot of
I do UFC, bro. I do UFC.
There was a lot of submissions on the UFC that he.
Where do you do
Jack
UFC at, bro? I can bang, man. I hit a bag.
I do UFC.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. Where are your tribal tattoos?
Even though my shirt says 8 limbs artillery, I do UFC.
Yeah, where are your tribal tats?
Oh,
I mean, you're not a UFC fighter.
I'm taking my shirt off.
Bro, if you're not wearing some American fighter with some tribal tattoos and some rhinestone jeans from the buckle, you are not a true MMA fighter.
Well, I don't wear that when I go out with people who actually were good fighters.
Yeah, that can actually kick your ass and be like, what are you doing, bro? Like, these are the fans we're stuck with.
Yeah. I don't need to look badass when I'm walking around with people who actually know how to fight.
This is true.
When they're not around that I have to act like that.
All right, hey man, that about wraps the show up for today. Keep tuning in every day at 5. Artists, keep sending us your videos at videos@thenextupshow.com. This week, we're going to show some reruns this week. We've kind of, short-staffed, some vacations. We're just getting started.
I need to catch up on my sleep from this weekend.
I do, yeah. A lot went on this weekend.
We haven't even got into Latin night yet.
Oh, Jesus, we have not gotten into Latin night. So maybe tune in tomorrow morning, or I think, tomorrow morning, Wednesday?
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're going to have...
Today's Tuesday, so tomorrow would be Wednesday.
Well, I think tomorrow, Wednesday at 10 a.m., we're going to have the highlights of Latin night with PJ.
Yeah.
You were there.
Very good event. Hopefully they raise some money for the sorority. So
yeah, so check it out tomorrow at 10 a.m. Every day we play interviews 10 a.m. and then we have the show every day at 5. So tune in. Let's cut out to this music video from Craig G out of Queensbridge, New York.
New York.
Yeah, Queensbridge, Queens, New York.
You gotta get it right, man.
Yeah, but man, that's a lot of Queens, bro. Like a lot of Queens.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I do love me some Queens. Anyhow, let's get into Craig G with his music video Originality.
Take notes, pay attention. Alright, there's a big difference. Shout out to the mighty DOC on this one. Listen. Hey yo. To the bloggers and biters, to photographers, writers, y'all be praising this show, let this song there invite us to a realm where you get credit for coming the tightest. The game already slipped down, see the plummet in prices, labels running the crisis, they ain't selling no records. A bunch of strangers at the party, they swelling the guest list, bust your melon in seconds. What this felon perfected is an arsenal of lyrics, shit dwellings defenseless. Yeah, you know me, raise the bullhorn to sending contestants. So if it's beef, then it's beef, we ain't mending the fences. Chiropractic for your brain, see I'm bending your senses. Got enough ammo for you and your men in the trenches. One intelligent sentence answers relevance questions. You clowns are coming off, it's like you have celibate sessions. My skills are from another world, it's angelic in presence. And still I go for what I know in the relic confession.
Originality is a must whenever I bust. Originality is a must.
We got 'em on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Look,
whenever I bust.
if you talk it, then live it. And if not, then just shut it. Cause the game is too cluttered. You'll catch a slug in your stomach. You're an arrow pointed forward, also known as a fronter. I ain't no easy come up. I bring lightning and thunder. Your operation's transparent, should tighten your runners. I'm all season and you only catch flights in the summer. I'm international, you're home and your life is a bummer. I'm at the lot and I ain't asking the price for the Hummer. Yeah, I'm nice with the numbers. Got a lust for addition. If it ain't adding up, then trust me.